Okay, here we are today, visiting some of the old and rare U.S. postage stamps. This one here seems to be an interesting one. It says May 11th, almost like it's 1890 something. That last number is rather faint. It's like 1896 or something like that. But look at that, isn't that beautiful? It's a documentary stamp. 2 cents. Beautiful stamp. Love this one. Really nice. Alright, let me take you through all that we have for the old U.S. stamps. And of course we'll start with this one here. Here's the ship, the 100th anniversary of New York City. 3-cent stamp. You can see in the background the New York City buildings and stuff, with the ship in the front. Very nice. That's the one we brought to you at the very beginning. That's very interesting. If you know anything about this stamp, please leave it in a comment. Let us all learn a little bit more about it. It's a beautiful stamp. Okay, and we have a 3-cent here. Washington Territory. Isn't that something? Look at all the details in that. With the old wagons. The way they're dressed and everything. A lot of history in that one. Okay, here's another 3-cent stamp. This one's 1963, it says. It's holding the flag. Of course, when we had just a few stars, it was in a circle and stuff. It's the 200th anniversary of the birth of Betsy Rose. Okay, and then one of our old stamps here. Of course, the post office stamp is upside down on it. And it's different because it's an olive stamp. You don't see too many that are olive looking. You know, usually it's the red or the green. This one's really olive, in good condition and stuff. Different. Okay, then we have this 1 cent. 1732 to 1932. Then our 3-cent one here. That government of the people, by the people, for the people. Remember that? You learned that in history? Alright, there's our 3 cents postage. Funny how things have changed, huh? Okay, this is our California stamp here. 1850 to 1950 at 3 cents. Kind of like a golden brown. Okay, and this one's rather interesting. This is funny because it says wines, 30 cents. United States Internal Revenue stamp. Wines. Very different. Okay, and here we have our 2-cent one here. 1192 to 1892. 2-cent stamp. Okay, and here we have a 3-cent stamp. Landing in Detroit, 1701 to 1951. 3 cents U.S. postage. Look at this one. This one's really different. Honoring Railroad Engineers of America. 3-cent stamp. That is a really nice one. I found this one very unique to see. Interesting for sure. Okay, then this 3 cents. The ballot. January 2nd of 1949. 3 cents. Very different. Haven't seen this one before. It's really strange to find it. Okay, and then we have this one here, the 3 cents. It says 1848 to 1948. A Century of Health. Okay, and then we have this one, stamped by the post office. It's 1950, a 3 cent. $1800 Washington to 1950. Alright, and down here, stock transfer 2. Then we have a 3 cents here, the doctor. Then we have an 8 cents Airmail of the plane. Usually you find it in green and red all the time. Find it like this, big, like this in red. And then a smaller one of the same plane, but in red. This time I have it in green. So I don't know if they first, done some of them in green and then went red and thought red showed up better. If you know why this one's in green and not red like the rest of them, go ahead and leave a comment. Might be the fact that the other one was regular mail and this is Airmail too. It's interesting to learn and find out. We get some baby chicks there and they're really having fun. If you're wondering what that noise in the background is. Alright. United States Postage. They come in at nighttime, that's why. And I put them back out in the daytime. But the ground's a little too cold for them at night, so we bring them in. Okay, this is United States Postage at 3 cents. Harris with his hat on. You don't usually find him with a picture with a hat on. So I thought this was rather interesting to bring to you. Alright, so the interesting one out of this is this one right here. If you know anything about it, go ahead and leave a comment. Very nice stamp. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, as we travel around the world, visiting old and rare postage stamps. Alright, bye-bye now.